name's Sara and I've just graduated from vet school. I wasn't always a vet. Before I studied veterinary, I was actually a secondary school teacher and I used to teach maths. At primary school, I wanted to be a vet. My uncle was a vet, so I knew a little bit about it through that. But by the time I went to secondary school, I didn't really know what I wanted to do anymore. Being a vet sounded a bit serious. So when I left secondary school, I went to university because I didn't really know what else to do. My best friend actually enrolled me in university because she was going and she wanted me to come too. I ended up just choosing a selection of papers that sounded interesting at the time with no kind of end goal. I studied psychology, Italian, Asian religions, criminology, and ended up graduating with a major in criminology and math. When I decided to enroll or decided that I wanted to go to vet school, I was overseas at the time. I was teaching in Abu Dhabi, and because I'd never studied science at school, I knew that it was going to be quite a hard task. And so I started off by learning basic science online, really. I looked up educational videos on YouTube, which led me to Khan Academy, and that has everything from the school curriculum, all subjects are on there. I watched heaps of those, and then as it was getting closer to enrolling in school, I think I was about a year out or half a year away from the start of the selection semester, I looked up the actual papers that I'd be doing at Massey, and I got all the textbooks and all the course notes sent over, and I started reading through those and working through all that material. So by the time I started at vet school, I'd already been through all the papers. I had a full-time job at the same time, so I had to do this in the evenings and at lunch times or when I had free time at work and even in the weekends. So vet school was the main goal, and to achieve that I had to break it down into smaller goals. So I started off by looking at how much time I had before uni started, and then I divided all the course material into that time period so I could see that I was keeping on track. I used to do lots of to-do lists, and I used to tick off the topics as I went through them on my to-do lists. The biggest lesson I've learned from this experience has probably been that no matter what you want to do, it's all out there, all the tools are there. You can do it as long as you want to do it enough. You have to be sure that that's what you want, but once you know what it is that you want, everything's there to help you get that. One thing that I learned about myself along the way would be that I work best at night in the evenings. If I need to study, I study at night. I can stay up late. I can't study or concentrate in the mornings. I'm not a morning person, so I've learned to not bother trying to get anything done before 12 and not to beat myself up about it. Just wait until after 12 and then I'm ready to go. Another thing I learnt was that you have to find the best way that you learn for you. So I really struggled to learn and concentrate in a class environment surrounded by, there's 100 people in my class, and when I was in class, I found that environment quite distracting and it was quite hard to focus. When I'm by myself, when alone in my study or somewhere quiet, I was much better at learning material and in grasping ideas. So when I learned how I learn, I was much better at covering the material. There are lots of really good websites with educational videos on them. Some of my favourites were definitely the Khan Academy. There's another one called freelanceteacher.com that has good university level sciences. Even if you just Google a topic on YouTube, you will eventually find something that's really good. There's a lot of good material just on YouTube. So online learning really suited me. All the resources are there for whatever you need, so I could find the answer to anything that I needed to know at any time, and I could learn more about whatever topic interested me as well. So whatever it is that you're interested in, you can find out more about it online, and it's free.